Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. So today we're back in The Sims 4 doing another house building video. So today we are in Windenburg on the island to the left when you look at it from map view on a 20 by 20 lot. And as you can see, we kind of had like the start of the house here at the beginning of the video, and that's because I forgot to click record. So it was literally just like the shell, the outline of the walls. And as you watch this, you might think that this house is a very strange shape, and that is due to the part that this house was in collaboration with my little cousin when he came round a few weeks ago, and he wanted to build a house on The Sims, so I was obviously up for doing that with him. I said, like, let's jump into the game and we'll get building, and I asked him what he wanted to do, and he said that he wanted a zigzag wall, so that is on the back right here, as you can see. I had to try and make that work somehow. And there was a few other things that he wanted that we'll see as we go along the build, and I kind of turned it into this modern Bachelor pad with all of his requests kind of put in there as well, because he wanted to just have a good time with the game. But I recorded it because, one, he's obsessed with YouTube for some reason, and two, because I thought it would be like a fun process to show. So yeah, so this was like a fun little build that I did with my little cousin a few weeks ago. So the house is a very odd shape, and that's mainly just due to the fact of the different requests that he wanted to do. But I think it turned out pretty cool, actually. I think it was a cool way of doing a build. I don't usually do them like this. Obviously, I kind of go with whatever is in my head, but yeah, it turned out pretty cool in the end. So you can see the house is kind of taking shape now. We've got this sort of like look around, wrap around sort of balcony area on the other side that sort of overlooks the sea, which is a really nice thing. And especially as like a Bachelor pad, you definitely want to have some good views going on. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. So like I said, it's on a 20 by 20 lot. I don't know how expensive it is. I would say probably like 80,000 simoleons or something, I think it was when I moved to sim in. But yeah, it's a Bachelor pad, so it's I mean, you could use it for male or female, but it's more male oriented, I guess. So yeah, so when we're posting this on Monday, we've had the announcement of new game packs and stuff last Tuesday, and I was a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, but I was also excited as well. So we've got two new packs that have been announced for the coming couple of months in the year. We've got one for spring and one for summer being announced. We've got a game pack on the way next, and then after that in the summer we've got a new stuff pack. So it was nice to have, like, finally break the news on this sort of like news drought people are calling it, because it was taking a bit long in my opinion, and it was starting to get a little bit boring. So I think we needed some news. So I'm glad that we finally got some. So the new packs, if you haven't heard the announcement, the new packs are, we don't have any names yet, but the game pack that we've got coming is restaurants. They are returning to the Sims franchise, which I'm really excited about, because we did kind of get that in a store set in The Sims 3, but it wasn't really that great, and I'm hoping they're going to do a really fantastic job with it, and we're going to be able to incorporate it into Get to Work with the retail system, and you'll be able to sort of own and run your own restaurant. I think that would be really like a good idea. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. Maybe if you could sell food it would work, I don't know, but hopefully they'll do a really good job and you can sort of run your own restaurant and it will just work out really nicely. I think that would be fun, and they could definitely do that because it's a game pack, because obviously they can add new gameplay items and just game content. So I'm hoping they're going to really wow us with that. It'd be really disappointing if it was rubbish. So yeah. And then the stuff pack after that is, I'm a bit unsure what the stuff pack is. In the trailer kind of thing that we saw, there was kids in it and a few new kids items. So I'm not sure whether it's just a kid theme pack or whether it's like a family fun pack, you know, like The Sims 2 had family fun stuff. So I'm not sure if it's sort of family oriented, like families playing with the kids, or whether it's just kids stuff. But we've yet to see a trailer at this point in time yet for like an official release trailer for each of the packs. This was just a 15-second teaser of what we've got to come. So yeah. But I am looking forward to the restaurant pack. Not so much the kids pack, because I don't really play with kids so much. Just mainly due to the fact that it's kind of boring, to be honest. So yeah, but I mean, I'll definitely get both, because I love always checking out the new content that EA releases. So. And I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts and stuff on it. Let me know what you guys thought of the official, news break content stuff in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys sort of have to say about it. If you were excited or disappointed, let me know, because I had a mixture of feelings, to be honest. I was hoping for a new, something new straight away, and I was hoping for something big as well, and I don't feel like we had something big announced. I feel like it was too much of a build-up for what we got. I was happy with like an announcement, but I think there was too much hype for what was actually announced, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'd like to hear. So as you can see, we've gone inside now. The house has taken its final shape, like, pretty much, and we're just doing, like, the kitchen and stuff. The kitchen is quite cool because it's actually, like, in an octagon or hexagon. I think it's got hexagon kind of shape. And this is sort of very, like, very modern inside, and it's like brown counters with like black tops, and we've got like a black sink and a black stove. Again, going with that bachelor pad kind of vibe. So here I was working out how I wanted to sort of make this space work. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do like a long table or a small table or what, but I thought as a bachelor he definitely needs to have a bar going on. He's got to be able to be very smooth and, you know, get the ladies a drink, that kind of thing. So that's what I kind of wanted to do. So I made sure to have lots of bottles on the walls. So we used 2 of these bar thingies and put those up there. And then we put a big poster in the middle, I think. So it's a very contemporary build for sure. If you don't like modern, then this is not the build for you. But yeah, it's very like clean edges, and there's a lot of black, and the sort of, I don't usually do like themed colours or like outline colours or whatever, but in this build I actually did go for like a colour throughout the build, that kind of, like, I don't know what it's called, but I went for like this turquoisey kind of blue colour you'll see on these chairs here. It'll come in a minute or two, and that's kind of what I went for in the end. So like throughout the build, the sofas are that colour, and the bedroom is this kind of colour as well, and just like black all over, again just to go with that bachelor theme, because I don't know, we were kind of just building, me and my little cousin. He was telling me what he wanted and stuff, and all that kind of thing, and I was trying to make it look nice at the same time, and, you know, because you can pick a bunch of random stuff, but it doesn't look that great, so I kind of wanted to put it together pretty well and make something really nice out of it, and I think he was happy with what we had. He had to go home before we finished the house, but he'd been asking and asking if I'd finished, so if you're watching this, I finished it. I hope that you like it. It was really good fun, buddy, so I'm glad that we did it, and we'll do one again soon. As you can see, I'm going over here and putting like a foyer sort of entrance area in. There's not actually a bunch of separate rooms in this house. Everything is open apart from the upstairs bathroom. But as you can see, there's actually like a mezzanine floor, and that's where the master bedroom is. But it's quite a big mezzanine floor, so it's quite a grand master bedroom. It's got a sitting area and everything in it as well, so it's pretty huge. But it is an open room nevertheless, so it kind of flows all the way from the front door all the way up to the bedroom. There's no actual like separating walls, but I did kind of enclose the staircase in this walled section just to kind of give, 1, some separation from room to room, and 2, because I wanted to put a fireplace in, and 3, just because I thought it would be like a good idea, like I said, to separate the rooms and kind of hide the stairs as well. And I didn't have to have any doors or anything then, so I think it worked anyway. So I have a couple of balconies on this house as well, and I'm just trying to fit some doors to both of them now, because again, this house is a very odd shape, so it was kind of difficult to like get exactly what I wanted with it. So I am really happy with how it turned out, though. I think it worked really well. I literally just finished it off yesterday, so, well, not yesterday when you're watching this, but whenever, 2 days ago, 3 days ago possibly. So yeah, but like I said, I am happy with how it turned out. As you can see here, we're going up and doing the master bedroom. We're sort of jumping all over the place because my little cousin wanted to do different bits and bobs as we went, so he wanted to go and do the master bedroom, so that's kind of what we went for. And then we're putting the bed in, and we've gone for this turquoise blue. I couldn't say that for some reason. And just to match like the rest of the colour that's flowing through the house. But we do tone it down a bit because it's a bit much. And I was showing him that you can size things up to any size there. So we put in this plumb bob painting, and I had a comment actually on my Apple Store build, and I called this a diamond painting, and that was due to the fact that I didn't know if everyone knew that that's what a plumb bob was, that the diamond that floats above the Sim's head is called a plumb bob. And I had a comment saying like, oh, it's a plumb bob, not a diamond. and I was like, I didn't mean to offend anyone, I just didn't know if everyone knew what it was. So anyway, to that person, there's a plumb bob painting. I hope that I haven't, I hope that I've said that right now. So I'm putting in like the seating area that I've got going on here, and just like a rug down on the floor, and then we go in with some lamps and stuff, and I do tone down the wallpaper, like I said, because it was just, I don't know, I think it was a bit overpowering, and it looked a bit too not mature enough for a grown man, I don't think, which is, I don't know if that sounds stupid, because like, just because it's colourful doesn't mean it's not mature, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. We tone it down to like a different type of blue. Here I'm trying to find a space to put in a DJ booth that like sort of overlooks the living room. I thought that would be like a pretty cool idea, but I actually just decided to put it downstairs because I thought there's more than enough room downstairs to put it. So we go for this more old-fashioned looking one with these bars atop of it. It's still pretty modern looking, I think, and it's just kind of cool, and that's the one that my little cousin wanted, so that's kind of what we did. And then we do put in like some multicoloured lights and stuff, so yeah, it's kind of a cool party house for sure. Like I said, anyone could live here, but it's definitely not a family house, which is different because I've been doing a lot of family suburban houses lately, but I've been really enjoying them, and I hope you guys are enjoying them too. I did get a couple of comments saying that people were enjoying the suburban kind of series that I was doing, so in a minute you'll see the video kind of skip ahead here, and you'll realise that all the landscaping and the rest of the house is all completely finished, but I'm putting curtains in, and that's because I came back afterwards because I'd realised I'd forgotten to put curtains in. And I size these curtains up so they cover both floors, and I wanted to show you guys how I did that like as part of the video because I thought it had a really cool look to it. So you'll kind of see everything being done, and it kind of looks like the video is out of order, and that's because it is technically, but so all the landscaping and everything will be done, and then we'll put the curtains in, and then it will skip back to the other part of the video where I carried on originally, if that makes any sense. So I'm really sorry if that confuses you guys, but I just kind of wanted to put it in as I was doing the living room, so, and my editing skills are definitely not the best, so it's going to jump any second now after I put the running machine in, and then you'll see, because I was like, oh, it's a bachelor pad, it needs gym equipment, he's got to be looking like buff and everything. So as you can see, I'm putting these curtains in here, and I've sized them up, and I'm using the Alt key to place them strategically, like where I want them, because they snap if you've got the windows on the walls, but if you remove the window from the wall, then you can use the Alt key to place them anywhere. So yeah, I'm just adding that in and then adding these curtains in, and then you'll see the video jump back right now, and everything will be gone again, like including the curtains, but that's because I didn't put them in originally, so I hope that's not too confusing. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys how I did that because I thought it was a cool effect. I wanted to use the movie hangout ones, those big like drapey curtains, but I couldn't size them up enough to... They were just too big when they were sized up. They were like too long for the walls, which was frustrating, so that was a shame, but just one of those things. But those base game ones worked really well actually, so I was happy with how it turned out. Here I'm going through and doing some more outside work because I wasn't happy with how the outside was looking. We add in some more half walls and make it look a bit more of a sturdy structure because it just, I don't know, it wasn't working for me, so I kind of wanted to just mimic some stuff. So where there's walls above, I've put in half walls and then like just some glass in the middle kind of thing. And I think it looks much better like that. So I tried experimenting with some windows and stuff there as well, but I actually just used the half walls and the glass fence, and it has a more cohesive kind of vibe to it, I think. So, of course, we added in a jacuzzi or a hot tub or a spa, whatever you want to call it from wherever you are. I know I was watching one of Delirity's videos, and she said that they call it a spa in Australia, which I've never personally heard of myself, but like a spa in England is when you go and get like go to a sauna or get a massage. That's kind of where a spa is, and that's called a hot tub or a jacuzzi. So, but you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter what you call it, you know what I mean. And I just thought we definitely needed to have one, as this is a bachelor pad. Definitely needed to be able to schmooze in the hot tub and look out and do some woohoo. So yeah, as you can see, I've just added in the toned down blue colour on some of the walls, and then just used that turquoise paint as an accent on different parts of the bedroom, just to keep it a little bit toned down because it was just slightly too much in my opinion. Adding in the desks, like office kind of area here, I thought the bachelor, I would picture him as like a writer business type, like he does business but he writes on the side. So that's how he can afford such a sweet pad like this, but he definitely is into his writing as well, and I thought that would be a really cool spot because you could look out the big glass windows that span the living room and, you know, get inspiration or just feel very zen. So yeah, that was kind of my thought process behind it, because at this point my little cousin had gone home, so I was kind of just taking over and doing whatever I thought looked good. So we went for an all black bathroom because, again, bachelor, you know, I'm just doing these stereotypes. And I definitely added a fridge into the bedroom. I thought, what a cool idea, he'd definitely have a fridge upstairs, so when he's done being a Mr. Bachelor, he could get refreshments or whatever, you know. So I'm definitely stereotyping here, don't get me wrong, but that was kind of the whole idea. Sometimes it's fun to come up with like a story or whatever when you want to do kind of like a certain build in your head. So yeah, doing the bathroom here, I add in a really nice bathtub near the windows, so that's nice and romantic to look out at, and adding in all black bathroom stuff, and I think most of this is from Spa Day. The sink is base game, but the rest is Spa Day. And you guys know that I love me some Spa Day. It's literally my favourite pack. And that's why I'm kind of excited for this new game pack, because we've only had 2 game packs previous to this one that's coming out, this restaurant themed one, and that is Spa Day and Outdoor Retreat. Now, Outdoor Retreat is just not really my type of stuff, because I don't really like camping in real life. Well, no, hang on, let me rephrase. I hate camping in real life, and I don't do any of that kind of outdoor stuff, so it's not really my type of thing. But Spa Day I absolutely loved, but I was happy with what they did with Outdoor Retreat, so I've been really happy with the game pack content that we've had so far. I think it's been really good, like good quality stuff. They've put a lot of effort into it, so I'm excited to see what this new one will bring, for sure. Also, you can see here I added an outdoor staircase in, just so, because I wasn't sure what to do with this spare space out on this balcony, to be honest, and I kind of wanted to have like another way to get down and another way to get up, because it was kind of this beach house vibe. I thought, you know, you might want to get up in the morning and go straight downstairs to the dining room table that we put on the deck a bit later on, and I thought, you know, you might eat breakfast down there or whatever, so I thought a staircase on the outside would just be a good idea from the bedroom, and it just kind of helped fill up that empty space, because there are some really nice sea views on this house. I think I do get a couple of screenshots at the end as well where you can see the nice views. So here I was doing a path, and I wanted this to kind of be like a, not messy landscaping, that's not the right word because it is kind of manicured, but I wanted this to be like a really worn path, and this bachelor had come along and like made his house here, but he hadn't bothered like fixing any of that stuff. He just had some nice landscaping put around and that kind of thing, like it was sort of like old run down or something maybe, and he'd come and like done it all up and built his perfect bachelor house, and that was just wear and tear on the ground from like years of people walking to the beach or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I was thinking when I was doing it, and it was a bit different from using normal just terrain path kind of thing, like tiles, and that doesn't really work on a lot like this anyway, because it doesn't lead to anywhere, it just like cuts off on the edge of the lot. So that's kind of why else I went for that kind of a look. So I put in like a little front entrance fence here, and here I was really happy with what I did. I put in a fountain, just a couple of squares on that diagonal piece, and then I delete the balcony above it, and I put in 2 waterfall type of thing, so it flows all the way from the top of the house to that fountain at the bottom, and I think it looks pretty cool. If you want to see it in action, then you can like obviously download the house and you can see how the water flows. It did take me a couple of times to like I had to go and get someone in live mode like a sim, sorry, and move them in to get it to so I could see how it worked, because otherwise it didn't look quite right. So I think I cut that bit out of the video. I think I did. I think I've done it already, so yeah. And then I'm just adding in the essentials here, because I always seem to forget a bin. Not always, but just a lot of the time I don't think of it, and sometimes the mailbox gets deleted when I'd like delete the lot, and I forget to put it back in. So, but if you ever download it in my houses, it gets placed when you like drop a lot from the gallery, so you'll always have one. It will just be put in a random place. I don't know if you saw my Easter build, Easter Bunny Abode, but I forgot to put a mailbox in that build, and when I was taking the screenshots, there was just like this mailbox in the middle of the garden path next to these flower beds. So I don't know if you guys saw that build or not, but yeah, that was quite funny. I think I commented like on it saying, oh look, there's the mailbox. But yeah, one of those things. But I remember to put them in this house, so it's fine. So yes, I'm doing the outside, adding in all the outside furniture and stuff. I've just added in that outside table. I'm using Perfect Patio stuff. I always seem to use Perfect Patio stuff for a lot of the gardens and stuff that I do, but it is a really good stuff pack. If I had to recommend one stuff pack, Perfect Patio would definitely be my top choice probably, because it is really, really good. Like the content in it is really good. You can always use it. It works with modern and traditional houses, I think. It's a good pack, and I find, you know, a lot of the time in The Sims 3 we did have a lot of outdoor stuff, but we even had a stuff called outdoor stuff, I think, but you just need that kind of stuff. You don't realise that you'd actually, like, you're missing a lot of those things in the base game, like a lot of outdoor seating and tables, and it's nice that it all matches, so I tend to use it a lot just because it works. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys get sick of seeing it, but I think it just works with everything, so that's why I kind of do it. And we go for a very grey siding on the house, which is from Spa Day, and we do like a dark grey roof, I think. And it's very sort of less grey, and there's like a green area around here with the water flowing. It's a very cool looking kind of house. A bit zen-y, I suppose, but I really like that kind of style, so you'll see that in a few of my builds, kind of have like this zen kind of look to it. and then I'm just adding in a couple of plants around the house, because I kind of put in those like square things that you just see me deleting now at first, and I really wasn't happy with them, so I actually go through and put all these plant boxes everywhere, and it gives it a very sort of like eco-friendly look to the house, which was nice, because I think modern and eco just go together really, really well. So I was glad that I did that. And I also put a yoga mat up there. I placed it with move objects though, so I'm not sure if it works, but I don't think it shouldn't, but it is intersecting other objects, because it has like a 2x3 radius on it when you place it without the cheat on. So I don't know, you guys will have to find that out, I guess, if you want to download it, which of course you can if you want to. That is time for this part of the video where I tell you where you can download it if you'd like. It is called Kanden Bachelor Pad, because my name is Brandon. I don't know if I've ever said that in one of my videos before, and my cousin's name is Kai, so K and my name, Brandon, Kanden, that's kind of what we came up with, because we are not that original, I'm afraid. So that is what it's called. So you can download it, Kanden Bachelor Pad. On the gallery you can use the hashtags Kanden Bachelor Pad. You can use my origin ID, which is EndlxssSims. You can use the hashtag EndlxssSims, all those usual hashtags, and the description link will be in the video, and the download link will be in the description down below, so you can get it from there. And yeah, I mean, please like this video if you did enjoy it, because I really like seeing that you guys like the stuff, and please leave me your comments. I absolutely love reading them. I have a few little regulars that always comment on my builds. You guys know who you are, and I always really look forward to your comments. They just make me smile, and it actually motivates me to do more of these videos. So yeah, that's all that kind of YouTubey kind of stuff done with, and I'm just finishing the outside of the house with a few little seating areas at the back there with a fire pit. I thought that would be really nice, and a few little flowers, and just doing the roof and stuff. And then to finish off, I'm going to be adding another little fountain just at the front here where we're seeing, just because, oh yeah, and I went through and added a few plants because I just felt like the house didn't have enough, and I absolutely love decorative plants, so I felt like we needed a few more. But then I'm going to finish off by adding another little fountain near the front area here, and yeah, that is the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment like I've said, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye everyone!